We're going to talk about the GeniusVac countertop model with the 2 rolls. So we go to the big box store, we buy a giant thing of, like, I don't know, chicken breasts. But, you know, there's just 2 of us, so what we're going to do is put them in the freezer. Well, you take it out, and then there's freezer burn. It goes in the garbage can, so you've completely wasted your money. We've seen, you know, vacuum seal products before, but what Debbie has done is it's a countertop version, and she's including the rolls that come with it. But the biggest deal about it is the price today is already blowing me away. Already hundreds of you have jumped on the phone to buy this because we have never had this at a clearance price before. Saving money is on everybody's minds. $28.99. And you get 2 of the rolls included. These are included. It's just a best, I mean, I can't imagine any deal, any brand, anywhere even coming close to this. So to order, the item number is 657809. And don't forget to use those FlexPay. There's no interest, there's no fee, and it's any major credit card, Debbie. This is a steal of a deal. I don't think we've ever done this price before.
I think it's unbelievable. And in fact, that FlexPay is more than you're actually going to save money because one steak that you save is more than that. Have a look at the size of this. It's small, it's compact, it's easy to use. That's it. That's its entire footprint. It goes in a drawer, as you just saw in that video. But what does it mean to vacuum seal? Now, you know me for fresh in the refrigerator, fresh on the countertop, fresh in your pantry with my Debbie Meyer green boxes and green bags. Now I'm fresh in your freezer because this is what I used to find in my freezer. That is actually freezer burned steak. You've found this before. There's like a permafrost in there and it changes color. That is not the same steak you put in there. This steak is now ruined on a molecular level because freezer burn is actually all the moisture from a protein being pulled to the surface by the cold air. Think chapped hands, right? Except chapped hands, you can re-add the moisture. You can't do that to steak. So instead of finding this in your freezer, how about finding this? Look at those beautiful steaks. Those, I got to put them down because they're so cold. But they are beautiful and they're exactly what I purchased. This is garbage. This is my money wasted. Same thing happens with fish. You buy this piece of fish and you put it in the freezer. Well, what have you got? You've got freezer burn. It's lost its color, its nutrition, its moisture, everything. However, what I did here, and if you're a fisherman, you can appreciate this, because you can make the bags any length you wish. That's a whole side of salmon that I could put away, and now I'm going to make that as a special dish for planked salmon one night. So we can do it the same thing with chicken. I know this chicken is available in every grocery store. And I know that there's ice crystals in the bag. That means that chicken, before you even buy it, is already freezer burned. You didn't do it. It's all the air inside this bag that's caused the freezer burn. Why would you buy already ruined chicken? Instead, buy it fresh and seal it yourself. And you've got perfect, beautiful chicken when you're ready to eat it. This is just wasting money. So this is how easy it is. You're going to make the bag. You get rolls of the, I have a quart size and a gallon size. This is the gallon size because of its width. The quart size is a little narrower. But you cut the size bag you want. There's a slider right here if you want to do that here. It's not sharp. There's also a slider in the box, a bag. So I've cut this one. I'm going to seal up my steak. So all I'm going to do is put, there's the open end, see? I'm just going to put that into what is the little trough right here. Now it's already turned on, and all I'm going to do is close the top. And I push start. Now I don't have to do anything because it's just going to do it until it sucks out every bit of air in that bag. When you remove the air, you remove the possibilities of freezer burn because freezer burn needs air to react with the cold. The cold air reacts with the proteins and the moisture in that food.
Hey, Debbie, can I ask you a question? If you open up the bag and take out one steak, can you reseal that bag?
Absolutely. As long as there's a little bit of the bag left, you can reseal it.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Now it went red. That meant it was sealing it, heat sealing it. You push this button to release the vacuum. Open it. I've got a vacuum sealed steak, as good as any vacuum sealing you're going to find in a store. I put that in the freezer, and again, I'm going to have the steak I intended. That's your real money savings, because if you try to put anything actually into the freezer where there's air in the packaging, whether there's air, things like even waffles, things you buy already sealed up and are in the freezer, look inside that box. There is air in the packaging. I take my frozen French fries and I take them out, put them in one of my bags. I vacuum seal them so there's no air in there. So my French fries are beautiful. I like to have cheese ready. You know, right now we may not have so many people coming over, but I used to always have cheese trays ready, frozen. I can slide it out and be ready in a moment. You want to save money? Freeze your bacon. You simply put it in one of my bags, you seal it up, vacuum seal it, and you can keep bacon for months and months and months. You take advantage of great sales. How do you resale a hot dog? That's always a problem. You open that package and they get slimy so quickly. Look at these hot dogs.
Debbie, I'm going to jump in because I want everyone at home to know if you want to get more bags, we do have them available and they're on your screen right there. We're doing like a crazy value with the unit itself, but you know, I know that a lot of you are saying, what about if I want more bags? You can buy them. There's the item number and the price. It's 11 by 20 and 11 by 28 or 8 by 20. Those are the two size choices. So this is the lowest price we've ever done. This is just mind-blowing. You can see almost 300 people have jumped on the phone to get it. You've heard of vacuum sealers. This is usually $61.99. Today, you are getting this deal for $28.99. As a matter of fact, you see to get additional bags is around $20. I mean, it's $8 more. You could get a new unit. I mean, it's like, this is just unprecedented. If you've ever thought about getting a vacuum sealer, you need to be on the phone right now ordering, because it really truly is a steal of a deal. But Debbie, what I like is you can customize it, because, you know, if you buy it and they give you like, here's small bags and large bags. Well, suppose I have that giant salmon like you just showed us. That really gives us a lot of versatility.
And that's one of the reasons that fishermen and hunters love this unit, because you can have the whole thing. You do not have to fillet it if you don't want to. You can have the entire side of salmon. One of the things that grocery stores do is they pack a lot of things vacuum sealed. Why? Because the air isn't getting to it and making it go bad. It doesn't go stale. It doesn't go rancid. If you love whole bean coffee like I do, I love to buy fresh coffee beans and grind them myself. All I have to, you ask if I can reopen the bag. This is all you do. If you want to vacuum seal the bag, you just push down where it says push. It's as easy as that. Start it. It's going to pull all the air out of that, and then I'm going to show you reopening it once all the air is out. But once you remove air from things you're going to freeze, you've removed that possibility of freezer burn. This is now going to turn red, and that means that it's making the heat seal. As soon as that stops, I can release the vacuum. You can actually hear it go poof. You open this, and I've got vacuum sealed coffee. Now I want to open the coffee because I want to take some out, as you suggested before. There's an opener right here on the top. It's just a slide. I now have the beans again, and I can reseal this and put it back in the freezer. And by the way, the freezer is the best place to keep coffee beans because they don't go rancid. You can buy blocks of cheese, or if you're like me, I like to cut them up and seal them in smaller portions so I can take them out of the freezer and use them that way. If you love summer sausage, and so many of us do, but you'd like to be able to have it in the wintertime when the summer sausage isn't available, you vacuum seal it, and it's perfect and ready any time of year. Unfortunately, and I know I feel very bad, there are some people right now waiting for the hit of a very bad storm. Hurricane readiness. We have first aid kits. We have our important papers sealed up.
Oh, what a great idea. I didn't even think about that, Debbie.
Sealed up. Yes, indeed. And you can even make little packets for pills or spices. This is what we take when we go camping. I don't want to take a whole jar of spice with me. And just so you know, this silver jewelry that is so sparkly and beautiful has been in this packaging for a couple of years. If you
no tarnishing there.
That's it. You clean your silver jewelry and put it away. And when I want to, I just zip it open and I use it and I seal it right back up. Instead of having this pile of baby clothes, maybe you're going to pass them on. Maybe you're just going to put them away for a while. Instead of this pile, you have this little skinny thing. Look how the difference in the space that you're going to save. You can write on the bags. You can put on what's in it, what size they are. I like this too for the pantry because I put my whole bag of flour right into one of these bags and I save it that way. I can open it up and reuse it anytime I want, but it keeps the critters out. All of these things are pantry items, but I want to remind you about the biggest money items, the things that are really going to save you money. It's the proteins. It's this kind of food. So instead of having freezer burned salmon, you've got gorgeous salmon. It's warmer in my house than this fish is. That's why we're getting some
Debbie, I need to jump in again to update
frozen.
everybody at home. We've got, with everyone on the phone, we've got less than 1,000. We actually intended on having a few more shows with this. So, and I do want to tell you, there's counting backwards on how many we have left. We do have a bit of a hold now. I want you to know there's different ways to shop here at HSN. We have a 24-hour digital store. It's our website, hsn.com, and you put in that item number, which is 657-809. So just put in that item number right here, and then you're gonna get right to this, and then order. Don't keep it in your shopping cart. Make sure you check out, because I believe that this one will sell out certainly by the end of the day, but maybe by the end of my hour here. I love that you guys are jumping on this special. You're getting 2 of the rolls included. We do have more rolls on hsn.com. If you wanna jump in and get it, you certainly can do that. And you are also getting the countertop model of the Debbie Meyer GeniusVac. It is a vacuum and sealer, really protecting everything. And Debbie's ideas about, your passport and, things that you don't want to, I can't get my daughter's birth certificate wet, no matter what kind of filing cabinet we just moved to the beach and it's, a hurricane flood zone, whatever. It's good to have those documents sealed. Even if I evacuate, I may not evacuate every possession I've ever had. So that's a fantastic idea, but please use express automated ordering or go to the website, because I want to make sure we get in on everyone. Debbie, I know it says 30 seconds, but we are going to do another 2 minutes talking about it because it's been so crazy popular.
And thank you, Helen. And the reason this is so incredibly important is because what's happened in the last couple of months. We aren't going to the store as often. We don't want to go to the store as often either. So when you buy things that you want to freeze, when you go to get them out of the freezer, you want to find what you purchased. You don't want to be able to say, you don't want to have to say, oh my goodness, my steak is ruined. If I try to cook this, everyone in my family would gag because they wouldn't be able to actually chew through it either. Instead, I have these beautiful steaks ready to throw on the barbecue. Chicken, fish, anything you can think of. I've got 2 more pieces of salmon right here. I can do 2 salmon fillets. I can do a single one if I wish. And all I do is this. This is so simple. There are suction cups on the bottom, so I can stick it down to my countertop. I open it. I simply put the open end. There's a little clip here that'll hold it in place for you if you don't feel confident holding it yourself. You just hold it in place and you close it. You stick it down with your fingers and hit start. And you can already see the air coming out. I don't have to do anything. That fish will be completely vacuum sealed. You can feel the air is being removed. And when it's finished pulling out the air, it will turn red. And that means the heat sealing is taking place. It'll finish in a second. And all I do is push the button in the center that releases the vacuum so I can open it. I have vacuum sealed my fish.
Oh my gosh. Debbie, I want to check to see how many people are on the line shopping, because this thing is flying out the door. Okay, there's 600 people shopping and there's 540 left. So obviously this isn't gonna, stay on the phone. I'm gonna let you know when it's gone, but keep shopping for it, stay on the phone. I would go to hsn.com and kind of get to the front of the line. Debbie, thank you so much for bringing us these amazing money-saving things. I think my sponge is gonna be something I'm gonna leave for my daughter in my will. It lasts so long. And happy anniversary, my friend.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I have one more anniversary show later tonight, but I do want to remind you, all of my green boxes are made right here in America, as are my sponges.
I love that. Thank you so much, Debbie. Now speaking, I see Debbie in the kitchen.